The butt crack is one of their favorite places of your body. She just really took a liking for my crotch. Hola, pero like, I'm Eiza González, and this is On-Set Stories. Augie Salazar. We shot this right after COVID. It was really challenging to sort of switch into, a rhythm of filming again. I'd been not working for the first time ever in a year. There was one big scene in the entire show which they had to sort of carve out from the get-go, which was Piccadilly Circus. Renting out Piccadilly Circus and locking it down is very expensive and takes a lot of money, I'm sure. And so we had it for months in advance. And we shot this show for a year, 12 months of filming. 2 days before shooting that scene, I'm in that scene. It's only me in that scene. I got COVID and I could not go to set. And so everyone was panicking because how we were gonna shoot this. So we ended up having to shoot the entire thing without me. And then they shot me on my own, on a lot, with a ginormous crane shot, and had to double the floor of Piccadilly Circus and green screen me going up and down the stairs, all of it. So when you watch that scene, I'm physically not there. It just is all illusion and magic of TV, which was a bummer because I was really looking forward to shooting that moment. So yeah, I was not there physically. When it's only me, actually, I feel a little less nervous. I can trust where I'm doing on my own, but yeah, I always get nervous when I'm also working with like really good actors. I get really nervous.
Even though you're amazing yourself.
You're sweet. Thank you. I don't feel that way, so when I'm in there, I'm just really sweating bullets and hoping that they don't notice. This was such an amazing experience. It was my first ever anything that I've acted in English. Idioma natal es español, obviamente, because I'm Mexican. That snake you're seeing there, I call her Santi because my character's name was Santanico Pandemonium, and so Santi was my little snake. Fun fact, she was with me the entire 3 seasons, which means 4 years in a row, so she kept growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and getting heavier. She just really took a liking for my crotch. Because you don't know, but snakes like warm areas of your body. So the butt crack is one of their favorite places of your body. So she would always kind of wrap herself and start wrapping around my leg, and everyone knew like, cut. They had to like run and try to wrap her off of me. And there was moments, of course, she was so strong that I'd be like, I can't breathe, like someone help me. And I faced my fear of snakes in this show because I was terrified of snakes. And now I love them. I have like plethora of photos of me holding different types of snakes. I even laid in a bed of 50 snakes. Face your fears. This is my 3rd film with Guy Ritchie, 2nd with Jake Gyllenhaal, 2nd with Henry, and 2nd with Rosamund Pike. I had an all-meat diet with Guy Ritchie. I was like, let's try an all-meat diet. Why not? That sounds the right thing to be doing. It was challenging, but I really felt like a superhero. The first week was a bit of a chaotic week, but second week, I'd never been more acute and alert. My character needs to be really on it and smart, and then have a lot of hefty dialogue, so it really helped my synchronicity with my brain. And then I got to work with Rosamund Pike again, my wifey. I got to be the boss in this film to her, so it was a nice switcheroo from I Care a Lot. Wake up and have burgers. I have a piece of beef patty. It was really funny because I would be scouring the land for just beef all the time. Just go to the butcher's and get a bunch of steak, but it was amazing. It was an amazing experience. This Guy Ritchie gets me to do the craziest things on earth. Sing in German in 5 minutes, eat all meat diet. You never know, learn a monologue of 10 pages right before starting to shoot, those kinds of things. This is such a fun movie. I had such an amazing time with Edgar, Wright, and Jon Hamm. We love Jon Hamm. You know what I love the most about Jon Hamm is that he's the biggest Bad Bunny fan of all time. This was my first movie ever in the US. I was really nervous because obviously I was auditioning for this role that was very sought after. Francine Maisler, who I owe a ginormous part of my career and has been such an advocate for me, believed in me and sort of really celebrated me. She's a 10 out of 10 casting director. So I remember going to my last chemistry read. I had a lot of auditions for this, and I started being like, maybe I can do this for the character, or maybe she can have like bubbles on set. And Edgar was really not sure about the things that I was offering, but my ideas made it to the film. I came up with all these like lollipop bubblegum like concept. I thought, you know, she has to have like a childlike personality. This is something that he finds very attractive because she has to feel dangerous in the simplest way. She's not pushing it, but she's just a little cuckoo puffs, and I love that about her. Oh my god. This is Lola, érase una vez. This is my first soap opera ever. Look at those bangs. I mean, please, those bangs are everything you've ever wanted. Why are they bleached? There's so much going on too. I have like a feather in my hair and a bow, but leggings, but feet warmers, but a tutu, but a corset, and then a denim jacket. So much. Oh, I have a nut on my neck. It's like a Cinderella story, and basically she takes care of this really handsome man's brothers and sisters, and so I'm kind of a nanny. Also the same age as them. Why? It's the remake of a very famous Argentinian soap opera called Floricienta. The other day someone told me I did 289 episodes. This just like feels like another lifetime because it really has been like 1,000 decades ever since I did this, but it's just my beginnings, and I'm so grateful for Damian for believing in me in this moment, because I wouldn't be in the gray right now if it wasn't for Lola, érase una vez. So just really grateful for my roots and where I come from. Roxy pop. Yes, girl, work that way. And this is Sueña Conmigo from Nickelodeon. I was a Nickelodeon girl when I was young. I was probably turning 18, maybe, when I got this job, and I was gonna live in Argentina for the first time on my own. They got me an apartment and a car, and I was like, girl, I love this lifestyle. I fell in love with Argentina. I love it out there. I love the Argentinians and the food and the culture, and you know, it has such a big part in my life because I grew up there from 18 to 21. I would play this woman who basically, it's also like a ripoff of Hannah Montana. She's like a normal girl in school, but in the afternoon she's a pop star and a reality TV show like American Idol, and she's competing to be a singer, and so she takes on this personality called Roxy Pop. I just enjoyed that moment so much because it really shaped me to be a disciplined human being with a lot of responsibilities while being a teenager, you know, learning how to like wash your clothes. Like I had no idea how to do that. Actually, funny enough, the showrunner of Three Body Problem, David Benioff, he one day invited me to have lunch to his house and came out wearing a t-shirt with this on it. He printed a bunch and he just wear them to torment me. Gracias, Roxy Pop. Good times, girl. I don't think I cared at the time. I think I was just like so grateful to be working, and you know, you're a kid. You're just like, this is awesome. I mean, I looked up at her and I was like, she's awesome. She's so talented, and obviously it was a huge success, but I didn't really see the correlation at the time either, because weirdly at the time in like early 2000s, we didn't have so much, you know, social media wasn't on our phones or anything like that. So I was kind of living in my little bubble, but it was so sweet. It was just like a good period of my life. Everything was so much more simple. I had the best time. Hi everyone, I'm Eiza González and I'm here with Better Light.